It's the National Football League on EA Sports, and we're in for a rematch of Super Bowl 40. It's the Seahawks and the Steelers, and it's all up next.
Well, to the locals, it's still and will always be Heinz Field. But for the rest of us, we're along the north shore of the Allegheny and Ohio rivers at Acrisure Stadium in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Hi there, everybody. Thanks so much for joining us. You picked a fun one to tune into. I'm Kate Scotch, joined by former NFL quarterback Brock Huard. And we've got two quarterbacks here, Brock, who are known for playing a very exciting brand of football. Not just throwing the rock, but taking it themselves, too.
Yep, these are two of the guys who really epitomize the direction that this position's going in the modern NFL.
Yep.
Pocket passers, they'll have their place. They always will. But a lot of teams look to somebody like this as the default. A great passer, but someone who can also mix in plenty of rushing yards and keep that defense honest.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And we're off from Acrisure. Calvin Austin on the return. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. Now, we saw him take a shot on that return, and now he's in some visible pain after it. So we'll get a pause as he's attended to. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Throwing to start this game. Snared by his running back. It's Najee Harris. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason, where one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Throw secured by George Pickett. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
I'm sure coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Here we go. All right.
Now movement as somebody goes early. And for the first time today, we're going to hear from our officials.
False start, offense.
There was a blitz coming, and that got somebody to panic and jump early. It cost him 5 yards. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Here we go, hurry up.
Back to throw. Here's Fields. He's on the move. Steps up, and he's running with it. He doesn't slide down, and he pays for it. A big shot sends him to the ground.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing you woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep them moving forward.
Here we go. Sit high.
From the 47. He's got a man left. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
Here we go. All right.
Off play action, it's Fields. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
I love throwing on first down. And when you see a first down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Here we go, son. All right.
Working inside the red zone. Into traffic, complete. And this one stopped at the 3-yard line.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver to get it done.
Harris. And he gets in, touchdown. The Steelers finish up an excellent opening series. Najee Harris, the touchdown. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out now, a quarterback who really knows how to make something exciting happen.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
Play action on first down. Connects on the crosser. And they catch up to him, but not. He's got a huge gain. Down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. They've got first down from the 31. Back to throw. Called in left side. And it's going to be about. Metton stopped by Alex Highsmith. Second down now, 7 to go. We'll give up the gut to Walker. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
From the red zone now. And this is caught. It's a Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. It's plays like this that make him so well regarded across this league, Brock.
Yeah, such just a difference-making receiver, Kate.
Yeah.
You expect him to be the target down here. You did, I did, the defenders did. But what makes him a star is even when people know his number's being called, he still finds a way to deliver.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. The Steeler offense out and ready to go for their second drive. They really had the passing game clicking on that last touchdown drive, partner. We'll see if they stick with that or if they mix things up a bit on this series. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He's got it over the middle. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
As a quarterback, when you throw that curl route, you know it's a tight window, Kate. But the minute that DB turns and can't react to the throw, you put it right on your receiver's numbers. He comes back and gets it and moves the sticks.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Here we go. Good. Tonight.
Running behind center with Harris. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Roman Wilson reels it in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
You know, I often say there is a fine line between aggressiveness and carelessness. And when you throw in a double coverage, well, it can go either way. That time, a tremendous catch by his receiver on the other end.
And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that's a Steelers first down. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. He's got Harris. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, a big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, a running back in the flat.
He's going to loft one deep. He's got it inside the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown. The Steelers take a second quarter lead. George Pickens the touchdown. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Starting from the 5. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Seahawks and wide receiver DK Metcalf set for another drive. They've got a chance to tie this up here as they trail 14-7. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll throw to begin this drive. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 25. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Look at the touch he put on that throw down the field. That was a masterpiece, and he was the artist behind it, laying it in the perfect spot to create the big play.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Let's go.
Walker on first down. Big gap up the middle. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it first and goal.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
This is complete to Charbonnet. It's a Seattle touchdown. He hung in there as long as he could. A lot of quarterbacks would have bailed out. And it was what you talk about, Brock, that courage that kept the chant for the touchdown alive.
Yeah, that touchdown's going to show up on his stat sheet making the catch or the quarterback stat sheet for making the throw. But, hey, can we put some touchdowns up there for the big boys up front? It was their blocking and buying of time for that play that led to the score.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Kickoff taken at the 3. And he gets up beyond the 20, but they plant him a few inches into the ground to end that return. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Right.
Fields out of the gun. Hits him on the in route. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
A jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line. 1st and 10 give to Harris. And he could only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Harris once more. Jukes one defender. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the 1st.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost, and he busts those tackles.
Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Here we go. Do it.
Staying on the ground with Harris. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you get runs at that length. It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
He manages a gain of 8 there. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now. He's got it near the 10. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
Here we go, son. Hurry up, hurry up.
Shotgun snap to Fields. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers. Points in the lead. George Pickens the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Pinheiro good on the extra point. And the Steelers break that tie and now lead by 7. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Seahawks start headed out, and we'll see Kenneth Walker. And with each team coming off a touchdown and scoring well early on, we've got the makings of a barn burner here, Brock, if they can keep this up.
Yeah, and as a quarterback, as an offense, it doesn't mean you over-try, but you just know, hey, man, our defense having a hard time slowing them down, and we've got to step on that accelerator.
Motioning him from the slot right. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking. where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Second and 13. Rolling left, buying some time. 1 yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. New set of downs for him from the 46. They go play action on first. He rolls to his right. He tucks it and takes off. And he's able to cross midfield before going out. Following the play, we have an injured Steeler. The training staff out there to check on him as we take a pause. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 48. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He has the first over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now Seattle going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Throwing now on 1st down. He sends this one to the end zone. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Thought he had a touchdown there. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that is going to haunt him. A drop touchdown in the end zone. We'll see how good his mental toughness is if he can move past it quickly and make an impact for them later.
2nd and 10 now. Sends it to Polk along the sideline. And he takes this inside the red zone to the 15 before going out. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. He'll throw it yet again. Forced out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here we go. Intercepted in the end zone.
Illegal forward pass. Offense.
That play's going to stand as we saw it. The penalty declined, and it's 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. Good.
Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down.
Jack.
Drops to a knee, and that pesky final second runs off. So we're to the end of our 1st half. So we arrive at halftime here in Pittsburgh. The Steelers leading after 2. Now we'll send you south to Orlando for a check-in around the league via Jonathan Coachman and the EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, what you got for us?
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We'll begin up north at MetLife Stadium over in New Jersey. And it's the Rams who are out in front in that one. Puka Nacua, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down south to Atlanta. Check on the Falcons at home at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. In that game, level.
Gonna have to make those halftime adjustments on the fly. We're skipping right through to the starts of the 3rd quarter. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. He's got a lane up past the 30. Following the kick return, we've got somebody shaken up, so we're going to get a stoppage here as he's attended to. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Minkah Fitzpatrick in on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He beams one deep right side. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Minkah Fitzpatrick has got it. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down, so it's...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Here we go. All right.
Trying again following the sack. Completed over the middle. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Devin Witherspoon there on the stop.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Here we go. All right.
Fields now, 3rd and long. There he goes again. Hits the 20. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. George Pickens the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Steelers double their lead to 14. Now Pinheiro on to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. Returns looking good so far. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Seahawks returning their offense and this running back to the field. They've got 1st down from the 31. And this drive would be a win if they can just hang on to the football, Brock, coming off those back-to-back turnovers. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. That's incomplete left side.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Again to throw now on 2nd and 10. It's caught Metcalf. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
As quarterback, when you have an out route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy could turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Really fired that one, but they couldn't connect.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. The Steeler offense set to get back on the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. I mean, they've made some music, a great rhythm. Yeah. Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that follow. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
Here we go. Tonight.
Going right side. Harris with it. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. Second and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical third down.
Here we go, son. All right. Up.
Here's the give on third and short. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
And he gets his offense in better field position here to start, up close to the 30. Looks like he might break it for a minute, but still a good 14 yards on the return. And it'll be their football. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Here we go, set.
Airing it out to start this drive. Throwing the out route complete. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes second and third down a whole lot easier to manage.
Second and 6 now. Metcalf there to bring it in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Play action on first down. Makes the grab in bounds left side. And they're going to haul him down just shy of the 40. It goes as a gain of 19 yards. And the Seahawks will have a first down. Still sticking with the passing game. He puts some power on a deep one left. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. On the draw, it's Walker. And he got it real close, but stopped just about a yard or so shy of that first down.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
On third down, Walker. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Well, this certainly has been a memorable contest for him. His coaches, man, they're going to take this kind of output every single game.
This goes a little beyond the expectations they have for him, maybe even for himself. What impresses me so...
All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Throwing now off play action. Brought in close to the 8. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
He may not have had him immediately, but the minute the quarterback broke containment and got outside the pocket, it gave his man enough time, enough leeway to break loose and become a target down the field.
1st and goal. Here's Walker. And he's got them down to the doorstep inside the 5. Give him 5 yards. Things looking good. 2nd and goal now from the 2.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Seahawks now within 1 score in the 4th. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Point after converted from Cardi. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. He's stopped on the return at the 27. The Steelers and George Pickens set for this next possession. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set high.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's down. Looks like they made the stop at the 46-yard line. A gain of 27 yards there. And that's a Steelers first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now an inside handoff to Harris. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Here we go, set. Set.
They give to Harris from the gun. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Finds him over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34.
Here we go, set. Good.
Fields to throw it. Allen on the catch. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out.
Sometimes when you're just looking to move it forward, get some small yards on the throw, quarterback's best friend, security blanket. And when it's a big old tight end, that's an extra bonus.
This is Harris on 2nd down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
Here we go. Hurry up, hurry up.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. So hold on one moment. We did have a player injured on the last play, and that's Najee Harris. In some discomfort out there. Not good. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down.
Here we go. Right.
Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. He didn't get anything on that run, so struggles on the ground, leaving them with 3rd and long.
Here we go.
Another carry for him. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. A big moment coming up for Eddie Pinheiro on this attempt. Ball on the right hash for this 36-yard look. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
He's got a lane up past the 30. They'll bring him down on the return as he gets this to the 33. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. They'll throw to begin this drive. Oh, put some heat on this deep. That's complete inside the 35. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown! His second scoring catch of the game. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find pay dirt.
Volley set up, and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Returning it from the 4. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. Well, that touchdown, Brock, certainly has to make him reevaluate some things now. With this small of a lead and all 3 timeouts remaining on that other sideline, what are you thinking? Work the clock, or do you get aggressive for a score?
Honestly, Kate, we think through these game management situations, but as a player, you are just living in the present. Execute every play to the best of your possibilities, and you know offensively, this game right now is in your hands.
No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
At the 24-yard line.
Back to the well again. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Steelers only up by a few. New set of downs for him at the 38.
Here we go, son.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that hit stops him in his tracks. And right away, we get a timeout from the defense. 1:51 to go. The Hogs dialing up the nickel D here. 3rd down.
Here we go. Go.
Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds. Looks like right at the midfield stripe. That play goes for 8 yards, and it keeps this drive moving.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Tonight.
Back-to-back carries here. And again, they'll get there to meet him at the line and take him down. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
Tonight.
They give it to him again. And he gets this up into enemy territory on a decent gain. Takes its 3rd and final timeout. The Steelers set to punt it. Absolutely crushed his first punt, and here's another huge one. So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. Well, Brock, it only took them 1 play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. Big shot is hauled in. Feet are inbounds. Oh, what a play. It's a huge pickup on the play. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Time not on their side here as they get set for first down. No timeouts remaining either.
Ready? Back 60.
Now to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps.
You only get so many chances to make this type of play for your team. Boy, you'd love to see him come through there.
To throw. And he's got it. He pulls in a game-winning touchdown with almost no time left. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minute.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
A chance to take their lead beyond a field goal on this point after. And it's good, so they take the lead, and the extra point buys them some breathing room. A field goal does not tie it now. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. He's got the squiver. And he's brought down, Brock, and that brings this ball game to a close. So the Seahawks take this one on the road. And there was no easing up. It took some white knuckling until the very end, but their defense carried that small lead through to the finish line as they escape with a victory. So for Brock Eward, our incredible crew, everybody here at EA Sports, I'm Kate Scott signing off. We'll see you next time. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
Y.T.M, it's Paul. I was listening to the album. Good luck. You're on your own.